One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's long. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it to the right. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A run for the quarterback. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Grab behind the line. It's long. Touchdown, Kentucky! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Simmons. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line. It's Diggs. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He'll set up to throw. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They'll run the sneak for it. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quarterback making checks. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today.
Wants to throw. It's Simmons.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Runs through the tackle. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wallace.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's dribbling. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Wide open downfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Spins away from the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to throw on third down. It's complete to the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's long. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wallace. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The play-action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haas. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Wildcats! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get into the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to...
Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Offense in the hurry-up.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Stribling. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stribling. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA